of course, my freaking light would go off. I know, you guys, I need to get a new light so bad because the cord for that one has a shortage in it. For a minute, I thought our lights had gone out, like, even though that big ass ring light is like glaringly right in front of my face, but we had some storms a little it's like, oh, sorry, I know you're dying, but you're not rich and you can't pay for this, so see you in the next life, buddy. Like, excuse me, what kind of shit is that? And I've said it once, I'll say it again. America, and I don't need people in my comments, like the die-hard patriots that are like, America's a great country, if you don't like it, leave, because I've gotten comments like that on social media before whenever I've spoken out against America, and it's like, y'all are too much. Like, go take a fucking chill pill, smoke some weed, drink a wine, I don't know, do whatever you need to do to like calm down. But America, compared to other countries in the world, is one of the shittiest places to live in terms of things like healthcare. Other places, and I know that's why they may have a higher tax on their items and things like that, but so what? Other places take care of their citizens better in terms of, healthcare. It's just a given. Like, you don't have to struggle for it like you have to do here in America. And I think the majority of people, at least the people that I come into contact with whenever we have discussions about this, I think the majority of people would prefer to pay higher taxes on their purchases and things like that if it meant that something we all need, such as healthcare, was a given, was free. And I think that is incredibly shameful, considering America is supposed to be the greatest country in the world, as some people claim. I don't believe that. I don't think any one country is better than the other enough to be labeled the greatest country in the world. Like, I think that's just an ego boost that's disgusting, and people need to stop saying shit like that. But for it to be labeled as that, and basic things like this are still something we're struggling with, and we don't have systems in place to where the citizens of America aren't taken care of. The math ain't mathin', make it make sense, because it ain't making sense to me. How are we the greatest in other countries have free healthcare, and we don't? And y'all are just out here letting people wither away and decay and putting them in the ground because you don't give a F about them, basically. It's all about the money. It's really jacked up. So anyway, I went off on this whole ramble about healthcare and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, seeing that on the list kind of, it blew me. I was like, oh my god, like, this is something that even they are struggling with. Anyway, so those are a couple of the things that they are asking for, and to my knowledge, because I was reading up on it the other day, and to my knowledge, Hollywood Studios, I'm just gonna say Hollywood Studios, I might be getting it wrong. If the people that they're negotiating with is called something else, you can educate me in the comments, and I'm pretty sure I've seen something else, but right now the only thing that's coming to mind is Hollywood Studios. So, to my knowledge, Hollywood Studios looked over their list of demands and then counter offered, and it's like, what could possibly be a good counter offer to the kinds of things we're asking for? Like, give us what we're asking for. I don't want you to, like, listen, we don't need y'all to be shucking and jiving and beating around the bush and trying to undercut us. Like, just give us what we want. It's not a big ask, and it's something that they can very much do and afford. It's Hollywood. So they looked over the list of demands, and then they counter offered, and the writers, like the Writers Association, said, no, give us exactly what we asked for, or we're going to stay on the strike. And I was reading something that said that the strike is predicted to last until October, if not longer, and it'll worst strike in history. And so I've already let you know like the humanitarian point of why I'm upset about this, because it's like, just give them what they're asking for. It's very simple. But here comes the selfish reasons, right? I am selfishly upset about it because a lot of the TV shows and such that I have been binging and watching and loving and falling in love with have all been renewed for new seasons. But because of the writers' strike, those seasons are obviously delayed. Because either the script hasn't even been written yet and there are no writers to write it, or they do have a script but a lot of the actors and actresses are standing behind the writers and they're like, we are not, even if the script is ready, we are not going to work until you give them these list of demands and until this strike is over. So approximately like 98%, I think was the statistic, 98% of Hollywood is on a complete standstill and it's on hold because no one's working. And you know, as a consumer, as an avid supporter and watcher of entertainment and art, that's very disappointing because I have been watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, which was just renewed for season 3, but that's on hold. I have been watching a show called Upload. Both of these are Amazon Prime TV shows. I have been watching a show called Upload with Robbie Amell as the lead guy, and I have low-key had a crush on him since, I want to say maybe the movie The Dove. Probably was the movie The Dove is what really opened my eyes to him, and I was like, you know, he's kind of hot. Anyway, he's the star of the show Upload. That was renewed for season 3. It's gonna be on hold. Emily in Paris, which I know is like a controversial thing. You either love it or you absolutely despise it, but I find it to be quite entertaining, and I just want to know if Emily and Gabrielle are gonna end up, like, all I want to know is if Emily and Gabrielle are finally gonna have their happily ever after. Screw all the rest. I don't care about Camille being pregnant. I don't care about Gabrielle's restaurant. I mean, I do care about these things, obviously. I'm just like being a little a-hole, but really what I want to know is if they're gonna finally just end our suffering and put these two together, which is funny because typically in a book or a TV show, once all the angst is over and the couple is happily together and in love, I'm bored because I'm like, okay, we get it. Y'all are lovey-dovey and kissing all the time and all dancing on dates. Like, I need some other entertainment. The angst to me is the best part in like books and TV shows and things like that. So I think that's why they're stretching it out, because I feel like a lot of people think that and they're stretching it out so that they can retain their viewers for longer. But at this point, I'm tired. Like, what is it, season 4, season 5? And they're still doing this push and pull back and forth. Like, put us out of our fucking misery and just let us know if they're gonna be together or not. But anyway, the new season of that delayed. What else? Oh, there's something else that I watch. Oh, Citadel. Citadel is another Amazon Prime. I just a couple of days ago, literally a couple of days ago, watched Citadel with, I know these people, why am I forgetting? Like, James Madden, is that his name? And I always butcher her name, but Priyanka, cozy, and just such good energy, good vibes flowing throughout the entire interaction and day. But at night, as it is right now, before bed is typically when my brain becomes the most overactive. So, and just in general, after any social interaction, I don't know what it's like to step away from a social interaction and not play every single thing that I feel as if I did wrong or was awkward about on loop in my head. And it's really basic stuff that the people around me probably didn't even notice, but it'll be like one little thing that I did during that social interaction that just sticks with me, and I play it over and over and over in my head, and I'm like, and then I have really nasty dialogue to myself, and I'm like, oh my god, you're so stupid, why'd you do this, why'd you say that, oh my god, you're so awkward, can you not just have a basic interaction with someone without doing something, you know, that's so, like, that I find to be embarrassing. And I know I need to get out of that negative self-talk, but it's the way that I've been for as long as I can remember. And which actually, that's not true. I didn't used to have these kind of feelings and thoughts and be socially anxious when I was a kid, but as I've stated before in videos, people don't talk about how trauma can alter your entire personality, and who you were before that trauma is not who you will be after. Like, you have to create an entirely new persona and an entirely new version of yourself in order to cope with whatever traumatic thing you just experienced. So as a kid, I was very carefree, I was very social, I was very, you know, just energetic and happy to talk to anyone and everyone. And then events happened that made me kind of develop a hard exterior and outer shell, and it made me slowly sink into that shell, and the persona that is now, you know, that has developed after all of that is a very socially anxious introvert, and that experiences tremendously nasty self-talk after every interaction. Like I said, I don't know what it's like to step away from a social interaction and not beat myself the hell up afterwards. I don't know what that's like at this point in time, because again, it's been this way for like 10 plus years now, selfish, but from a mostly detached standpoint, viewpoint. Like, I'm not experiencing the emotion, the heavy wave of emotions I was when I was sitting staring at the wall. And you would think that talking about it would make me like start spazzing and freaking out, but it doesn't, because I'm here with you and you guys make me feel happy and you make me feel safe. And I just couldn't thank you guys enough, and I love you all so much. It's not even funny. So thank you for being here. This isolated hair, this one singular isolated hair, keeps sticking to my lip gloss, and I've been slouching this entire time. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So I have to go film. Well, not go. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in this spot, but I have to quickly film something for Patreon. It's gonna be like an outro kind of thing to a vlog that I've already started, but I want, even though the vlog is not complete because it's only the beginning of September, but I started it, early, as soon as possible, because I want to get good footage. But I'm gonna film the outro to that and just have that sitting in the vault until the vlog is done, so I can attach it to the end. Because I always like to just check in after a vlog on Patreon and, have a little chit chat. So I'm gonna go film that. I'm gonna go. This was supposed to be but I got distracted and really into what I was talking about, and I talk with my hands a lot. It's just a really natural form of expression when I'm speaking, and so I think that's why I